province, and the third province will be presented by me, and my partner Mechelle will be representing the remaining provinces. So first, let me give you a little introduction about the Region 3, which is located on the island group of Luzon. So Region 3 is composed to 7 provinces, which is Aurora, Bataan, Bulacan, Nueva Ecija, Zambales, Pampanga, and Tarlac. It has 14 cities and 116 municipalities and has 3,102 barangays. So the Central Luzon region is located on the north of Manila, the national's capital, and also the nickname itself the rice granary of the Philippines, because it's produced most of the country's dining staple or rice. The city of San Fernando in Pampanga is the regional center. The Central Luzon is also one of the earliest areas converted into Christianity by Spanish in 50 years after the conqueror Evardo Mangala's first step into the Philippines. And also, Central Luzon has its shares of a colorful history. So Region 3 is an administrative region in the Philippines primarily serving and organize the 7 vast central plains and the island of Luzon. So Aurora has 8 municipalities, and the capital is Baler. So Aurora, a province of Philippines located in the eastern part of Central Luzon region facing the Philippine Sea, its capital is Baler. So before 1979, Aurora was part of the province of Aurora, Quezon. So Aurora was fact named after Aurora Aragon, the wife of Manuel L. Quezon, the president of Philippine Commonwealth, after whom the mother province was named. Also, the Aurora was given the nickname of the land of the golden sunrise and the gateway of Pacific. So the geography, the land area is 3,147.5 km per second, or 323,954 hectares. The populations of 2020 is 235,750. The province of Aurora is the 73rd province of the Philippines. It is now belongs to Administrative Region 3 and the youngest of the 7 provinces in the vast Central Luzon. Known as the Gateway of Pacific, it is generally mountains facing the mid-eastern Pacific coast of Luzon. Some are 232 kilometers per second from Manila. So the source of income is corn crops, rice crops, or other major agriculture crops. So these are grown in Aurora. It has a total of 38,928, or 13% of provincial land areas of agricultural land. It also has 8,845 hectares, or 22,100 acres of rice plantation that average to 24,000 tons every year. The language and dialects they spoke is Tagalog, Ilocano, and Kapampangan, but mostly they spoke in Tagalog and Ilocano. So the airports in the region is Baler Airports. The IATA codes is BQA, and the location of the airports is Barangay San Isidro, San Luis, Aurora. So the first attraction is Baler or Sabang Beach. Sabang Beach is a 2-kilometer strip east over the Pacific Ocean, famously known its frequency string waves that are massive enough to have alive to people who would like to ride the waves, such as Sabang Beach of Baler is a birthplace in the country or known for their surfing. So the second attraction is the Langan Mountain View. The location is Batanes. So the Langan is where the mountains meet the blue waters of the Pacific Ocean. It rise on the tourism fund came about because of the occasion of the more popular destination of Batanes. It has a stunning view of the mountains. It has also given the nickname of Batanes of the East because its rugged coastline and postcard worthy of bypass. So the third tourist attraction is Museo de Baler. So it's located in Baler City. So the museum displays artifacts and paintings about histories of Aurora, exhibits on the ethnic group Dumagat and Ilonggo Got, and photos of Manuel L. Quezon, the second Philippine president. So the famous local foods and drinks is Suman Baler, peanut butter, cocoa jam, Shane's Eatery, Rams, and other many more. So the flora and fauna is Philippine eagle and Dona Aurora. So Bataan. Bataan has a capital of Balanga and has 11 municipalities. So the history of Bataan. So the Bataan is a province of famous of history as one of the last stands of Americans and Filipino soldiers before they were overwhelmed by the Japanese forces in the World War II. The Bataan Death March was named of the province where the infamous march started. This also located the Bataan nuclear power plant located in municipalities of Manolog, the province that occupying the whole portion of the Bataan Peninsula of Luzon. So the geographical locations and map is the land area is 1,372.98 square kilometers, or 530.11 square kilometers. The province is population determined by 2020 census was 8,053,372. So the source of livelihood or income The source is agriculture, farming, fishing. Hence, this also has a fermenting industry like hog race, cattle, kabaran, etc. So the language and dialect they spoke of Bataan is Tagalog, Kapampangan, Ilocano, and English. But mostly they spoke in Tagalog and Kapampangan and more in English. So the first attraction is Nuestra Señorita Virgen Milagrosa del Rosario Church. Location is from Orani, is known for the home of Our Lady. Orani. So the second tourist is La Casa Filipino de Axeral. Location is Baak, known for their historic heritage resort and has 400 hectares picture square. So the third is Hidden Cove at the Five. Location is Marbelas, known for their happy five fingers of Bataan map. So the famous and locals is Monte Bukupai, Manda Smoke, Gigi, Cash Nuts, and other many more. So the flora and fauna is the turtle and the lani. Bulacan. Bulacan is the capital of Malolos and has three cities, which is Malolos, Maycaucayan, and San Jose del Monte. So the history of Bulacan is a province in the Philippines located in the central Luzon region. Bulacan was established on August 14, 1578, also known as the gateway of the northern Philippines. So Bulacan prides itself of a rich history of province figures prominently in the Philippines. History or many national heroes and political figures were born in Bulacan, and the province was also the first revolt against Spain in the province is honored as one of the 8 rays of the sun in the national flag. It is home of the 3 republics. These are the 3. Republic of Real de Cacong Visile in 1989 in Panday. Republic of Biak Nabato in 1897. And lastly, the first Philippine Republic in Malolos in 1899 to 1901. So the geographical location is the total land area is 278,369 hectares, or roughly 12.7% of the total areas of Central Luzon, or 0.9% of the country's total land areas. So the major source of livelihood or income is jewelry, sweets, negative tickets, furniture, industry, high, and etc. This is a province of major suppliers of the Metro Manila's food, especially rice and meat and vegetables. The spoken language is Tagalog, English, Moray, Ilocano, Bicolano, Kapampangan. The airports is Bulacan International Airport. Suddenly, they don't have an airport, but in 2026 they will be established and be reopening the Bulacan International Airport. So the first attraction is Metro Shrine. It's located at Kapunan, Bulacan, known for its Christianity of the First Catholic Mass held by Agustin Ferrer. The second is Bulacau Museum. Its location is Bulacau, Bulacan. Describes or known for the culture and traditions of the museums. So the third is Biak Nabato National Park, location in San Miguel, Bulacan, known for the caves becoming the refuge of Revolutionary Army that fled Cavite and Batangas. So lastly, flora and fauna, there's our golden trumpet.
Let me tour you the province of Nueva Ecija, which is a place known for being the largest rice producer in the country, getting its nickname as the Rice Granary of the Philippines. It has a land area of 550,718 hectares. When we look at the map, it shares borders with Bulacan, Pampanga, Tarlac, Pangasinan, Nueva Vizcaya, and Aurora. Delving to its history, Nueva Ecija was named after a town in Spain called Ecija, which is the hometown of Spanish governor Foster Cruzar, who founded the province in 1705. Years later, Nueva Ecija revolted against the Spanish government and declared its independence 2 years after. In terms of the people, 70% communicate in Tagalog, 22% in Ilocano, and 2% in Pampangueño. Remember that this province is the largest rice producer in the country and has broad rice plantations. That is why one of the main sources of income here is agriculture and farming. Flora and fauna that can be found in the region are Ceratocentrum picelli, Rafflesia consuelue, and Balanophora cauliformis. Note that these flora are endangered species of flora. Fauna are Philippine eagle, warty pigs, and cloud rats. To fully introduce the region, let me guide you on what airport is available to choose. The nearest major airport is Clark International Airport, which takes 2 hours of travel from Nueva Ecija to Pampanga, where the airport is located. Few small airports that can be found in the region are Bitolok Airstrip, Fort Magsaysay Airport, Napiquan Airstrip, and Pinili Airstrip. So now, after knowing what airport to use, let's tackle about the recommended places to visit in the region. First is the Minalungaw National Park, which has beautiful cave, perfect for trekking activities and swimming. Next is Gabaldon Falls that provides close interaction with nature and have fun with the 10 feet high waterfalls. Last is Phil Rice Research Institute, which you can visit if you wanted to learn more about agriculture. After exploring destinations, let's look at the foods and drinks that can make our tummy full. These are Puno's ice cream with sherbet, kakanin, tilapia ice cream, sinigang salad, Carabal's milk, and dairy products from Milka Cream and Bangus Spaghetti. Next up is Pampanga, a province with a land area of 2,062.5 square kilometers with one independent and two component cities, which is bordered by Tarlac and Nueva Ecija to the north, Bulacan to the east, Bataan to the southwest, and Zambales to the west. In the past, Pampanga was reorganized as a province and subdivided into towns, later into districts, in some cases into royal and private estates. The name Pampanga was derived from the word pampang, which means riverbanks. With this, fishing is the one of the main industries in Pampanga, which makes the province a producer of tilapia, crabs, and others. Farming is also a main industry of the province. Products are rice, corn, and sugarcane. Fauna in the region are tilapia, which the province is a producer of, long-tailed macaque, and blue-naped parrot. Flora are Omoa philippinensis, Arayat pitubo, and Balacat tree. This flora can be found in Mount Arayat. Pampangueños commonly speaks in Kapampangan, which is one of the major language in the country, and also Tagalog for communication. Explore other provinces and countries by using the major airport in the region, Clark International Airport with an IATA code of CRK. Pampanga is known for its cuisine, gaining its title as the culinary center of the Philippines. Famous cuisine is their very own and famous sisig, made from parts of pig's face and belly, tocino, panicillos de San Nicolas, berenje, tibuk-tibuk, and halo-halo. Enjoy the province by going to these landmarks. Mount Pinatubo, which is perfect for hikers and to witness the mix of blues and greens environment. Mount Arayat National Park, wherein Mount Arayat is located and perfect for hiking and picnic, swimming, and others. Lastly, Nayong Filipino Clark, which is an educational and cultural place to visit. Next up is province of Tarlac, which was the last to be organized under the Spanish regime. The name Tarlac was derived from the talahib-like weed called by the Atas Malatarlac, as you can see in the photos. Overall, it has a land area of 3,053.60 kilometers squared, which is landlocked on the north by Pangasinan, Nueva Vizcaya on the east, on the south by Pampanga, and Zambales on the west. In terms of dialect, Kapampangan is spoken by half of the population, followed by Ilocano, spoken by 41, and everyone understands Tagalog. Tarlac is also known for its excellent cuisine, being called as the melting pot of the region, and extensive sugar and rice plantations. Here are some of its famous food products: Iniruban, tupig, which is a famous delicacy, chicharon kamiling, adobo Tarlac, and Luisita ram. Major industry in the region is agriculture, which the products are rice, corns, and sugar canes. Flora and fauna that can be found in the region are ilang-ilang, Portaluca oleracea, Indian acalifa, owl, long-billed macaque, and black-naped monarch. The nearest major airport in the region is the Clark International Airport with an IATA code of CRK. Small airports in the region are Santa Rosa Airstrip, Cuangco Airstrip, Bamban Airfield, and others. Famous tourist attractions in the region are Monasterio de Tarlac, which is famous for the relic, which is believed to be a fragment of true cross of Jesus. Next is Capas National Shrine, which is a memorial place for soldiers who endured the Bataan Death March. And lastly is the Tarlac Recreational Park, which is famous for its vigorous and fun activities. So the last province is Zambales, with 13 municipalities and one independent city. Its earliest inhabitants are the Malays and Ates. So the name of the province was actually derived from the Malay word samba, meaning to worship, as the Spaniards found its inhabitants worshipping their anitas. Its land area is 3,830.83 square kilometers. It is bordered clockwise from the north by Pangasinan, Tarlac, Pampanga, Bataan, and the south, China Sea. Zambales is basically an agriculture province. Other industries are fishing and farming and mining. People here communicate using Tagalog, Ilocano, and Sambal. Major airport in the region is the Subic Bay International Airport with an IATA code of SFS, and the nearest major airport is the Clark International Airport with an IATA code of CRK. Flora and fauna that can be found in the region are Sica zambalensis, Artesia zambalensis, Astronia zambalensis, Lagerstroemia speciosa, iguana, and sea turtles. So the local foods and drinks are mangoes, which the province is famous for, ginipang, pastillas, butulanina, bagnet, and green thumb products, especially their mango drinks. Zambales is known for its beaches and coves and was recognized as having the sweetest mangoes in the world. Tourist attractions are first Anawangin Cove, which has beautiful water and crescent-shaped beach. Next is Nagsasa Cove, which is just near in the Anawangin Cove, and Capones Island, which is a small island boasting light cream sand and clear turquoise waters. And that's the end of our presentation about the Central Luzon and the seven provinces. Thank you.